Yes, my people, as it dey hot, it don't happen. No, everyone knows it will be difficult for Tinubu to lose 2027 presidential election. The odds are very high for Tinubu to lose that election. But northern leaders have vowed not to vote for Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election, and these have made a lot of people to raise their eyebrows and say, who will they now vote for? Many Nigerians have been reacting, saying, Satan, and we need to rise up and vote, or rather gather around Peter Obi, vote for him, so that if Tinubu should lose 2027 presidential election, Peter Obi should be the winner. Let me just leave you in the hands of one Nigeria that have reacted over this statement by the Northerners, saying that they have vowed not to vote for Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election. If you are watching this video, please spread your thoughts in the comment section. Let us discuss in the comment section. Share this video, and if you are new to my page, please follow this page.
The Arewa Consultative Forum, the umbrella body of Northern Nigeria, has said that in 2027, Northern Nigeria will back Northern candidates, including presidential candidates. This was made known by the Arewa Consultative Forum National Chairman, Maman Mike Usuma. He disclosed this during the organization's National Executive Council meeting that was held in Kaduna at the ACF Secretariat, or Arewa Consultative Forum Secretariat. Already in this channel, we have told you several times that the North is fed up with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you know that for whatever it's worth, it was the North that helped to make Tinubu president, both in terms of INEC chairman being a Northerner and what have you. And even though the election was flawed, as I agreed by even international observer like the European Union Observer Group, but it was largely the Northern vote by Northerners that gave him the presidency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was largely rejected in Southern Nigeria. Largely rejected in Southern Nigeria. He became president by the mercy of the North. So the North can also unmake him the way they made him. That is the message they are sending in this report, that we made Tinubu, we cannot make him. And already you know that Tinubu is having the least presidential mandate in Nigeria's democratic history since 1999. He got, the Independent National Electoral Commission declared him president with only 8.7 million votes. Atiku Abubakar got 6.9 million votes. Peter Obi of Labour Party got 6.1 million votes. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso got 1.4 million votes. If you calculate Atiku's vote, Peter Obi's vote, and Kwankwaso's votes in this INEC compromise figures, it is far larger. The people that voted against Tinubu, that they don't want him to be president, was far large, was double the people that they used their figure to declare him the president. And most of those votes for the 8.7 million came from the North. Yes, don't forget that Tinubu lost 2 southwest states. He lost Lagos, he lost Oyo State, Osun State. He lost Lagos, he lost Osun State. So even in the southwest, where he hails from, he couldn't get 100% of the states. He was largely rejected in the whole of the South, but except for the African magic they perform in Rivers State. So you now know that he doesn't have really any support base except for the North. Now the North is saying that they are fed up with him because they say that the North is passing through hell under his leadership and that things are difficult for their people and their people are ready to take over power again. Unfortunately, they are in a position they could do it. They are in a position they could do it. Whenever you see North succeed in taking power when they want it, look at it very well. There will be division in the South. Right now, the South is in disarray in terms of unity. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appropriated power as his turn and Yoruba turn. So he is on his own. All the North simply need is to find allies elsewhere, and they could be able to make a radical change. But that will not be in the interest of Nigeria's unity. To be frank, after 8 years of Muhammad Buhari, power is not supposed to go back to the North in 2027. I've said it several in this channel. For justice, fairness, and equity, there is no basis for power to go back to the North in 2027. Power North should be thinking about power in 2031 and not in 2027. But they felt that since they made Tinubu, they cannot make him, that they can take away that power from him, that he has used it to protect only his interests and the interests of his ethnic group. They complain that every day, even though when you look at Tinubu's appointment, any juicy position he didn't give to Yoruba, he gives it to House of Fulani. So he has tried to balance things for them. He cancelled Niger Delta ministry in order to make way for the North to have livestock ministry. That was the basis. It was political. Because that's livestock ministry ought to be just a department in Ministry of Agriculture. But you can see what Tinubu did just to please the North. He cancelled a Niger Delta ministry and created Ministry for Livestock. Because that livestock, even though it may appear national, it is basically to satisfy the northern interests. Despite that, they are not happy. They feel that they could take power from him. But can they really take power? Now let us look at it from the perspective they themselves may be thinking. Southern Nigeria is not united. Tinubu had made effort to revive unity in South by trying to reconstitute the Southern traditional rulers, trying to revive the Southern Governors Forum and all that. But the truth of the matter is that the South is at war with itself. You can see the war going on, silent war going on between the Yoruba and the Igbo in Nigeria political space, in social media space. What is happening in social media space is also happening on the streets. The animosity between the Igbo and the Yoruba is growing. Now, under that kind of atmosphere, the South cannot be in a position to stop North from taking power in 2027. Because one, the South are looking at it, okay, it's Tinubu's and Yoruba's turn. They are the ones enjoying it. Let them defend the vote in 2027. Okay, they can do that. And if the North determine that Tinubu will not get power in 2027, he cannot rig the election in 2027 and succeed. That's the truth. Because for you to rig in Nigeria's election, you must have at least some semblance of key supporters who will be able to even facilitate the rigging and made it possible for INEC to be able to say that you won. So if the North, they are determined, as ACF is saying, that they are going to support one of their own, it will be difficult to stop them. But A united South could stop them. Only a united South could be able to stop them. And that united South cannot be built around Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has already failed as president. So if the South don't want the power to go back to the North, Southern Nigeria must rally around Peter Obi in 2027. With Peter Obi, if Peter Obi can get the 17 states of Southern Nigeria in 2027, the battleground state will be the Middle Belt, and Peter Obi should be able to get votes in the Middle Belt to be able to be declared president in 2027. That is the template that Goodluck Ebele Jonathan used to win election in 2011. Go and check the 2011 election result. The reason that, despite the opposition by Atiku Abubakar and the northern oligarchs, including Babangida and co., that didn't want him to be president in 2011. A lot of people have forgotten that in 2011, the northern elite said that Jonathan cannot be president. At that time in PDP, don't forget that Babangida contested for the presidential ticket of PDP. Babangida, Saraki, Atiku Abubakar, and General Aguzo. All these people, they contested because the North saw that the number was huge. They now did what they call a consensus candidate. Under that consensus candidate, a committee was set up where Chiruma was made the chairman. Adamu Chiruma was made the chairman of the committee to pick a consensus candidate. Many people thought that Babangida being a Maradona, he could be able to outmaneuver them, everybody, and emerge the consensus candidate. But Atiku outmaneuvered all of them and emerged the consensus candidate that challenged Goodluck Ebele Jonathan for the ticket of the PDP. And Goodluck floored him. Okay, when Goodluck floored him, they now rallied around Buhari, who was a candidate in that election. Now, how did Jonathan win? Jonathan won because Jonathan won all the southern states, with the exception of Osun State. With the exception of Osun State, which he didn't win, but he won everywhere. He was able to reach a kind of agreement with Tinubu that he was able to win Lagos, even though Lagos was not a PDP state. He won all the states in the south, with the exception of Osun, and then won in the battleground state of Middle Belt, Nigeria. And before you know it, he became president of Nigeria, even without winning votes in the core north. He didn't win in Kaduna, he didn't win in Katsina, he didn't win all these places. Even in Bauchi, where they killed youth coppers and everything, Jonathan didn't win there. Jonathan didn't win all these places, but he became president. Because why? Because he won the southern states, with the exception of Osun State. Exception of Osun State, he didn't win. For whatever reason, he didn't win Osun State. But he won all the states in southern Nigeria, and then won in the states in the battleground state of the Middle Belt, Nigeria. And he became president. And that is the only way, the only solution. That's the only way that Southern can be president in 2027, with the determination of the North that they want to take back power in 2027. But my take is that the only way, the only solution is for Tinubu to be abandoned by Southern Nigerians and support Peter Obi, so that power can remain in the south. But if Southern, especially the Southwest, if they support Tinubu is on his own. And without the Northern support, nothing INEC can do that will make him to win in 2027. That's the truth. That is the gospel truth. Because one, Tinubu has not performed for anybody's liking in Southern Nigeria. He has not performed to anybody's liking in Northern Nigeria. So on what basis are they going to manipulate the election and he will be able to stand? I don't see that happening. So the North can take this power back in a disunited South. But if the South is united and they build coalition around Peter Obi with the battleground state in the Middle Belt, Nigeria. And already you know that the Middle Belt is for Peter Obi since 2023. You can bet that Peter Obi will become the next president of Nigeria in 2027, and power will remain in the South. Anything short of that, the North will take power back in 2027. Don't say that you heard it first in this channel. I don't know what you think about my submission on this. Whatever is your take, let me hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel